Hello.
Bonjour, bonsoir.
Bonsoir. That's French for nice pussy.
Je m'appelle Maurice. I am a gay French clown.
That's that Jerry Lewis movie. He plays the gay clown.
Yeah, the gay clown
that molests the children in Auschwitz.
To save them from the Holocaust.
What a fucking idiot. You know what's so funny about that movie is like that's totally the movie that I would write if I had the undeserved career that Jerry Lewis had in the fuck. He just attached himself to Dean Martin and pretended to be retarded.
Yeah.
That was his character.
I have too many chromosomes.
I'm retarded. Yeah. And then he tried to make a fucking Mel Brooks movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And they had to hide it from the world. It was more of a tightly kept secret than the Holocaust itself. Is that Jerry Lewis movie?
What was it called?
It's coming out.
The Day the Laughter died. Apparently it's unwatchable.
The Library of Congress is releasing
How
it.
dare he take the title of the best comedy album ever recorded?
Yeah.
Hey, 6 million people can't.
No, it's The Day the Laughter Cried.
Is it The Day the Laughter
right.
Cried?
Yeah.
Jake had a good one. By the way, Jake Flores in the cut.
Jake Flores, which interestingly enough, one of the original Cumboys.
Yeah, what happened?
A lot of people don't know this, but the original Cumboys was me, Jake Flores, and Blake Midget.
Oh.
Yeah,
and
really.
then Adam and Stav got added on when I stopped, wanting to go to Williamsburg to hang out. So we rewrote it was the reboot.
They really missed out on this Patreon shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you fucked up.
Yeah,
Dude.
they don't let you. There's no new accounts allowed now. No one else is allowed to sign up. And you know what? Honestly, if Blake converted the amount of money he makes in free cocaine from people to actual cash value, he's making like $87 million a month.
But come on.
Doesn't Blake fuck too?
Is he back in Texas or is he in New York?
No, he lives here.
Yeah.
His dog moved to Texas. That's
His
pretty sad.
dog moved to
Yeah, it did.
What the fuck?
His dog was living in Texas for like 2 years, and he's like, I'm finally getting my dog back, man. It's like, stop pretending like you give a shit about that dog.
Yeah.
He's got like deadbeat dad shit going on with his dog.
Who's got his dog?
I don't know. Somebody took his dog.
He's wearing a wife beater and smoking a spliff.
Yeah.
He's like, one of these days I'm going to get to see my dog
Yeah,
again.
right. I love that dog. I remember I used to go over to his apartment and the dog would just be eating its own shit in the corner. And he'd be like, Yossarian, no.
Yeah. He'd be like,
Yossarian, stop it.
I bought a DVD. I've been teaching it all these combat tactics.
Well, Joe Stats used to have that dog training DVD. You remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he would show people.
All those guys thought
Joe would offer to like break people's dogs for them.
What a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. We'd be like sitting out on the porch smoking cigarettes. This dog would like lick someone's beard. He'd be like, hold on, watch this, and just choke slam it. Like, what the fuck? No, you're supposed to do that. It's how they know that you're dominant.
Right.
Well, yeah, you kill your dog. It's going to know that you beat it in a fight.
Hold on, this is what you do. He takes out a gun and just shoots the dog in the thigh.
That's how you teach
You have to
it.
put a little bit of your cum in her food so she knows your scent.
That's how you become a dominant alpha.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing to Adam this
Yeah, I
whole
learned
time.
how to train dogs from the movie Red Dragon.
He was tattooing himself in his office and shit.
Yeah, remember that? There was that day where he had me remove his stitches.
Yeah,
He didn't want to go back to the hospital.
Who are
Get
you
his
talking about?
my old room. We both lived with him. Joe
Yeah,
Stats.
so you guys
In
go
Austin.
back to Austin.
Yeah.
For the listeners, Jake and Nick
Yeah.
are Austin boys.
Yeah, so Joe
lived
didn't
in
want to
that
go back to the
apartment
hospital to
complex.
have his stitches taken out, so he just had me do it in his office.
With like a scissor?
Why you of all people? You were the most trustworthy.
I was
one
his
of the bunch?
roommate. Yeah, actually, kind of.
He was just walking around.
Wait,
Yeah.
23-year-old drunk as hell. You was the most responsible one.
I don't think he let me do it drunk, but yeah.
I think you were drunk. You're probably dressed like Joseph Mengele or something.
Yeah.
Well, you look like you have the most
I
medical
did. I think there was a
experience
picture.
around.
I wore like a painter's mask, and then I made like one of those doctor's things for your head with like the reflective.
yeah, what
disc.
was that?
I think it's to reflect light because they
It's a
didn't have
bounce.
lights. Yeah,
They didn't have like a headlamp?
no, they didn't.
It's actually, if you
Like
spin it, it's for mind control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that what the guy did in the doctor in the Phantom Toll Booth?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that a book?
It's a book that was also a movie.
Oh yeah, the doldrums are in it.
Yeah, something. There's a dog that's got a clock in his stomach. There's a boy named
It's kind of like a Little
Milo.
Prince.
It's about Milo Yiannopoulos.
It's about Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah, it's what's going on in his head.
Did you hear he came out and was like, I think it's actually perfectly normal and not pedophilia to have a relationship between an older man and a 13-year-old boy.
What?
Yeah. He's like, especially in the homosexual community.
What?
There are very important, beautiful relationships that could be founded that, yes, do board on sexual. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
really?
yeah. He was like, first of all,
Sounds hot.
pedophilia is
Look,
being,
this plant's getting his dick hard.
pedophilia is
Are
defined
those
as
marshmallows? Is that where marshmallows come from?
It's mushrooms. This is hilarious. Usually Adam's the one who's distracted by.
I don't know. He's doing this incredibly inaccurate Milo impression.
I like how Milo sounds like C-3PO. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Hold on.
Whatever,
Is,
he said
is
that-
he into fucking boys
his
though? We're kind of
argument-
bearing
his
the lead.
argument is that pedophilia
Is C-3PO called C3-year-olds?
Fuck, he beat me to it. I was going to say CP3O.
That's a good one too.
I was gonna go suck 3-year-olds.
No, those are all good. Those are all good options.
Go on.
His argument
Adam.
is that pedophilia is actually attraction to a child that doesn't have sexual function. So at 13, once you have sexual function, that's not actually
So it's a
pedophilia.
phoebophilia.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like...
Fev.
It's making fun of people who know the distinction between a phoebophilia and pedophilia is like a big joke online, but you have to know the difference to make the joke.
right.
Yeah.
What is it? A
well, it
FIBA?
could take
Yeah.
It's actually
Feebophilia.
technically referred to as Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah. That's what Travolta has.
Yeah. He's got a real bad case
Yeah,
of it.
Yeah, he just tries to jack off those massage therapists.
Yeah. It's when you can only fuck kids when it's not a school night. That's what a phoebophilia is.
I'm fucking kids over here.
Yeah. No, a phoebophilia is like what would be considered normal up until like 1920.
Which is to fuck teenagers.
Which is, yeah, you're like a 30-year-old man that's marrying a 14-year-old girl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's normal.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the prime, dude.
Jerry Lee Lewis did it. He married his 14-year-old
Cousin. Yeah.
Is he?
Great Balls of Fire.
No, he's the same guy as Jerry Lewis.
Yeah. He did Funny Faces. Yeah.
Everyone
Acted like
used
a
to fuck
retard.
children, dude. Back in the day, like the hottest woman was just like the first one to get tits, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
Kings would just fuck.
What we talked about in the other episode is Julie Garland being molested
That's
by
right.
those munchkins.
yeah.
You know? There's nothing wrong with that in 1939.
Would you like to be jerked off by a midget, Jake?
Blake Midget.
Yeah, by Blake Midget.
Yeah. So you're saying if I do this, I get my dog back?
Yeah. The best part is when you tell them, I don't know where your dog is.
Because my argument is that it would probably make your dick look big as hell.
Yeah.
You know, because it got little hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you don't have a small dick, then what's the benefit of that?
Just that for everyone, everyone's probably here's got a nice sized dick that we don't have to dwell on and ask specifics. But
Mhm.
People always say that, like, oh, it makes my dick look huge. No, it makes your dick look like it's fucking a child. It's just a small hand on a dick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you for.
But just
speaking
imagine
truth.
it's a regular person's hand and your dick is the size of like a baseball bat. Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be cool?
I don't know. Then you're just a giant person.
Well, then in
fucking
that case,
regular
yeah,
human.
why wouldn't you just
also pretty weird.
skip the hands
Stay
and
with
stick
your
your
own
dick
kind.
next to their dick?
Now we're talking.
If you're worried about the size of your dick, why don't you just pair up with a guy with a really small dick?
Now I
Yeah.
think we're
then just
actually
beat
onto
off
something.
while-
Is that a fetish in the gay community? Like a guy with a huge dick? That
Here's
only
the
fucks
answer to
tiny
your
dick
question,
guys?
and this is outside of the context of this. If the question is that a fetish in the gay community? The answer is almost always yes.
Probably. You think they rub dicks? One guy with a big ass dick rubs his dick against the little guy.
Yeah,
little
it's
dick
called
guy?
frauding.
No, frauding isn't. Oh, I guess that is fraud.
Yeah.
What is it called when
Docking.
you just rub up against people on the train?
That's Japanese.
That's called
pleasure.
politeness.
That's called a
Japanese
New
delight.
York Minute. It's called Showtime.
You put a
What
hat
if
down.
those kids pulled their dicks out midway through and they're just upside down beating off?
They catch the hat on it and shit.
The hat part is
Yeah.
what throws me for a loop.
There was this like fucking video that was going around like a year and a half ago that was like the NYPD is trying to crack down on this, and it was a video of Showtime. And all these people that don't live in New York were like, this is so fucked up, this is racist or whatever. And it's like, yeah, you don't live here. It's super fucking annoying.
I got kicked. I got kicked by
They
Showtime.
fucking demand money to all do the same dance, which isn't even dancing. It's just pull-ups.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you can
it's
do
like
pull-ups.
What, are you just
Soul.
mad they're stronger than you?
No, I can do pull-ups.
They're stronger
I'm
than you.
stronger than you. Or is that why you're mad?
No, I'm not. I don't.
Is that why you're interjecting and ruining it? You need to be on my side here against the Showtime people.
I like the Showtime.
Anyhow,
guys.
if you don't fucking live here, you don't get to comment on it.
I don't know. It's kind of cool.
I'm
It's
pro
annoying as
Showtime.
fuck, but there's still a small part of me that looks at it and it's like, wow. how do
Good
they-
for those
how
kids.
do they
They're pretty
practice
cool.
this?
Keeping them off the
If they
streets.
like dancing, I guarantee you could do that shit if you thought dancing was cool.
I guarantee
Because that's where
you I
dancing.
never did
That's
it.
where dancing goes to.
Dancing
You don't
is
think
cool,
dancing's
dude.
cool?
You would
Stomping
spend-
yard is cool.
Those guys have to spend
stepping up to the
$900 a
streets
month
is
for
cool.
those lessons. Holy shit! Why doesn't someone monetize Showtime? You know how obnoxious that would be.
Oh yeah, like the Showtime.
There's some
workout.
Williamsburg guy that like
Yeah.
fucking turned Showtime class. He like got old subway cars and installed
That
them
would be
in
fucking
old
awesome.
black churches all around Bed-Stuy.
Incredible.
They
Why don't
bought
they
out
just-
the churches from under them, kicked everyone out, and
It's
then
a very New York regional subject we're talking about right now.
yeah,
They should
I
just
think
start a
people-
restaurant called Showtime Pizza where the robots do it for you.
hell yeah, dude,
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh, that's chill.
Problem solved, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it because there are three elements of the Showtime to me.
Mhm.
One is the pole work.
Mm-hmm.
The second is like the stationary break dancing.
Yes.
And then the third is like doing hat flipping tricks.
Yeah, and shoes sometimes.
Is it shoes also?
Yeah. It'd be great if there was a guy that could make his like pants fall down but then come back up without touching them.
Whoa, that'd be incredible.
With a slide whistle. You
Yeah.
got a slide
Yeah,
whistle.
this
I
is
would
a-
empty out
It's
my
describing
wallet.
a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe they could all get in like a one car, a little
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
car, but 8 of them would go in, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, how'd they do that?
He gives you a balloon and then he leaves, you know?
On my
Give him a
train,
dollar.
on the G, in the mornings on the way to work, there's Banda guys. They're like three Mexican dudes.
G
that,
for
like,
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yes. Yes. I'm on board with that. I agree with it.
You live off the G too,
No, I don't, dude. In fact, I take Ubers everywhere.
so you don't have to ride the G.
Yeah.
That's how scary gay train.
That's that's how impervious I am to being called gay. 'Cause I've never stepped foot on that train.
impervious to being called gay. That's your superpower.
Yeah,
He's got imperviousness to
Yeah.
being called a homosexual.
We used to
I
try
ride
to
the A
get-
train for has sex with girls.
I have to take the
Excuse me.
I have to take the L to the G to the Q to the B to the T to get to work. I suck dicks at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ride the F to the A to the G pretty much every day.
Yeah.
I ride the T to the I to the T to the T to the I to the E to the S train.
Okay, there's no T.
Yeah, you're bad
Just
at
ride
this game.
twice, get off, and then get back
Yeah,
on.
I'd get on those trains.
I have to ride the 9 to 11 train.
This is like the worst battle rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the cipher, dude. You're in the circle now.
Yeah, we move quick
This is how
around here.
hip hop started.
I was taking the train to Times Square on Christmas Eve to go to fucking Red Lobster.
Hell yes.
Yes, dude.
Hell,
Nice.
motherfuck. I love everything about what you just said.
Loster.
Remember when we did that video with Cubis where he had to eat all those shrimp?
Yeah.
And we got
Wait, which
invited-
one? We did like
Had
3
to?
of those.
Yeah, there was like there's a guy in Austin that makes videos, and he's like, we're gonna take Chris Cubis to Austin or to Red Lobster and see how many shrimp he can eat as like a video. And so we sat there and we
Damn,
did it.
I'm
It
so
came out
jealous,
okay.
by the way.
It came out okay, but Chris finishes eating and he eats like 112 or 120 shrimp or something. And then fucking at the end of it, like the waiter's like, "Oh, are you doing like the challenge? See how many you can eat?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, we had like a 12-year-old that did like 400 2 days ago." And Chris's numbers were just atrocious.
That's
Wow.
Texas for
Yeah.
you.
Remember like all the shit we did 4 years ago or 8 years ago or whatever that now in this post-Trump world we're all like, oh, okay, everything I'm doing is a benefit for, the cause and shit.
Yeah.
Everything like is so embarrassing in
Yeah.
comparison.
Oh, everything I do now is a benefit for the cause.
Yeah. All right.
Definitely.
This podcast is a benefit.
Yeah.
We don't see a dime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all goes
All the
to
money
that.
goes to some woman with huge breasts that are filled with cancer.
I thought you were going to say candy.
Yeah. We found the woman with the biggest tits who has breast
But also
cancer.
has cancer.
Yeah, because those are the most important ones to save.
It's tragic. Yeah,
Mhm.
she's from Syria. She's
Save the
refugee.
titties.
Yeah.
I only started caring about cancer when titties got involved.
Well, it was funny. There was like pushback against that kind of like branding of breast cancer research, and you
Yeah.
know they're like, you don't need to sexualize women in like fighting cancer, and it's like, oh, okay, I'll just keep my $20 then. you can
Well, that
you can
was
either
the
have me on
pushback.
board on my terms.
Dance for this fucking money, bitch.
Yeah.
That is a good point. You're trying to raise money. You shouldn't really nitpick. You should just.
It is
Of
weird
course
though
not.
when
Yeah,
bros
don't
are like,
fucking nitpick.
Pick
"Yo,
up the
shave
fucking
titties,"
maracas
and
and
it's
just
like
dance, you know?
my grandmother.
Yeah, it's
could
dumb,
die.
but to like the pushback against that, it's money
That's
fucking
not
talks,
what the
dude.
pushback is.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You fucking idiot.
No, the pushback is that Susan G. Komen like copyrighted for the cause or for the cure.
You're talking about a completely separate
yeah, that's a
issue.
different pushback.
Yeah, that's true. But
Susan G.
it's-
Komen sucks my dick.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
they only
that's
do
a-
like 8% or whatever?
And they don't
the
take before
money-
pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the big
Exactly.
complaint about Susan G. Komen. Is you see all this like pink stuff, and you think that they're taking a bunch of before pictures of the breasts, and that's why you donate to them.
Not a chance.
But they're not.
yeah.
Most of that money goes to women who have small breasts. Instead of the ones who just
Come on.
come on. Who gives a shit?
Fuck.
Jake, you were
Damn.
saying
So
something.
yeah,
though.
you were going to Red Lobster on Christmas.
Oh, I
yeah.
got a good burn on those kids. They started dancing, and everyone was like not having it because it was Christmas Eve. So it was like, hey, it's not showtime, it's Christmas time.
You fucking orphans
Yeah.
that don't have families
Yeah.
to go to
Yeah.
on Christmas.
Right.
I had to yell at a kid for like a second.
you homeless queer youth.
Yeah.
You stupid ass.
It ain't showtime, it's blow time. You put your dick
Yeah.
out and make them blow you.
Drop
This
my
poor
pants.
Peter
It's not
Pan
gonna
Lost
suck
Boys.
itself. I didn't
What
take
did-
it out
what
for
did you-
air.
Well, yeah, I ain't taking it out for your Cinderella. What did you have at Red Lobster for Christmas?
Well, a bunch of bullshit. Like I don't really remember.
Yeah.
It's all
You got
pretty
the
much.
cheesy biscuits, so
I got it. Yeah, I mean, you can't just get the cheesy biscuits. They kind of won't let you. But I think I got some lobster. I mean, it was garbage. It was like $25 an entree for like, a fucking just above fast food meal.
Yeah.
Remember that night Juliana Fry was all drunk? And she was like, "Does anyone want Whataburger? I'm gonna get honey. Like, I'm gonna get honey." But and she spent like $78
Jesus
while
Christ!
drunk. She says, "I'm gonna do a Whataburger run real quick."
Yeah, that wasn't that uncommon.
Yeah, when she
in that
worked at like
fucking
a
town.
diner, so that was like her paycheck for the whole week.
$2 an hour.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
Whataburger good? I've never had it.
It's okay.
It's Texas, right?
It's just McDonald's.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
it's-
it's better than McDonald's.
It's good, but the fucking hype about it is the same as the local fast food in any place, which is just a bunch
Right,
of drunk
yeah.
people who like don't like sports, so they have
Right.
that instead. You know?
Right.
It's fucking way better than that shit they have in Tucson or whatever.
Right.
Fucking
It's
ding-a-ling
diabetic
burger.
sports. This is
Yeah,
fucking-
Whataburger's on par with Wendy's. I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wendy's is
Yeah.
good.
What's funny is the experience of going to get fast food in New York City, which is fast food in New York City is a homeless shelter. It's not a it's not a restaurant.
Yeah.
I went to the Boston Market.
Hell yeah, dude.
in Chelsea.
Where? In
In
Chelsea?
Chelsea, yeah. Holy shit, dude.
Really? When
Yeah.
I was a kid growing up, we like weren't allowed to, have Boston Market because it was like too nice. It was,
Yeah.
it was like what like rich people
We're a
ate.
fucking Kenny Rogers Roasters family. We don't go to Boston Market.
Yeah, no, I went in and I just said they'll fucking leave. I couldn't even bear ordering anything. There was a McDonald's in Hell's Kitchen where I guess there's like a methadone clinic right by there.
That's the one. No, that's the Penn Station McDonald's.
The one where the junkies murdered each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's that guy, that journalist that like lived there for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
In the
right
McDonald's?
next to a methadone clinic, yeah, and there's like murders and shit that happen. Someone
Jesus
should just shut
Christ.
down that whole McDonald's.
Didn't you
Yeah.
have some kind of story about a gay McDonald's and
Yeah,
Oh,
in
yeah.
DC on in DuPont Circle.
Yeah, dude.
what happened?
Nick was blackout. So me and Nick and Jamel, we were all drinking beers all night. It was like 2-3 a.m. We went to the gay McDonald's. And we got there.
right?
We're like stoned as fuck, drunk, and it's just like all the gay clubs just let out, and it was after hours at McDonald's. And Nick walked in on a guy sucking another guy off
Really in the
in
bathroom?
the
Yeah.
bathroom, and then he came out. And he's like, "Dude, I couldn't pee there because there's a guy sucking."
I got scared.
Like you guys spooked you. Dude?
His face was white, literally. So just see this man getting his penis.
I'm
sucked.
jealous. Did you go check it out?
And then
Adam?
I was like, "Yeah, we should Yelp that, dude. We should definitely Yelp that."
Did you go in and look after him?
No, I mean, but I wanted to make sure that they were, everything was okay in there.
Did I tell? I mean, I'm sure I've told this story on the podcast before, but in terms of hilarious, getting your dick sucked in public restroom stories, the high school I went to after I graduated, some girl was getting gangbanged in the public like the school bathroom, and some kid was taking a piss. Had nothing to do with the gangbang, and you heard what was going on. As soon as he pissed, he just went in and got his dick sucked. he was just on a break where he just had to piss from like algebra class, and he's like, "All right, fuck it," and he just like hopped into the gangbang.
That's hilarious.
Shit is so good.
One day, me and my friend Brad, who I went to high school with, who's Mormon, we went to see the movie Head of State with Chris Rock after school.
Yeah.
And there was this
Hell
guy sitting in the row in front of us, and he was just going, "on," and then the N-word. And he's like, "on," and he kept saying it. "Aw, N-word, aw, N-word." And then my friend Brad was looking really confused, and we were like giggling. We didn't know what was going on. And then all of a sudden, like a woman's head comes out of his crotch, and
Hell
he was
yeah.
just getting his dick sucked.
Getting
by-
head of state.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember I was in I forget what movie I went to see, but during the trailer, you know how they have those like two captain's chairs for like handicapped people?
Yeah, hell
In that
yeah.
middle. So I was in one of them with my friend, and then in the other one, like halfway on the other side of the seat, this like butch dyke sits down, like flannel, and fucking there was trailers for movies going on, and the trailer for she's like already talking, she's like brown bagging something too, so she's fucking trashed, and the trailer for Kung Pao Enter the Fist comes on,
yeah, yeah.
and
Hilarious.
this fucking lesbian is laughing her ass off,
Hell
like
yeah.
You see that motherfucking cow? He's fine. And they just almost immediately, an usher's like, "You gotta fucking go." And she got kicked out during
Tossed during trailers?
during trailers for fucking making too much noise during the Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Man, that's
yeah,
impressive.
dude.
I've never
Yeah.
seen an usher actually do anything.
Yeah, no, that's the only time I've ever seen anyone get kicked out of the theater. But they were like, it was like Max Cady and fucking, Cape Fear.
Yeah, smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Just laughing at Kung Pao.
You know what's cool about business expenses is because I said just that, I can expense buying
Just
that
buy
movie.
Cape Fear.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
Yeah.
gonna say Kung Pao.
No, I
Oh.
mentioned every movie.
I can buy that one too.
I mentioned every movie I buy just so it's technically a
Right, yeah.
business expense.
I did
Oh,
the same
nice.
thing.
Yeah.
Like we
What
said
else?
The Sound of Music, so I bought The Sound of Music.
Yeah, what else though? Oh yeah, Predator. I mentioned that one. I want to buy that one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
What are some good flicks I need to see, boys?
yeah. I need to do research to figure out what it feels like to get a haircut. So now that's a business expense.
Yeah.
I'll
I need
review
to get
haircuts.
a $10 blowjob.
Yeah,
Adam, you
You
could
write
write
that
off. Yeah.
yeah.
Adam literally got jerked off by a fucking happy
It's crazy.
By
I-
a first tier operator.
I've made
Yeah.
I've made the case
Go to Rub and
before,
Tug?
but it's pretty fucked up that you can't write off illegal expenses.
like drugs.
You can't write off cocaine, even if you do a bunch of cocaine.
We've got
For work.
Yeah, we did it for work. We've done it for work a couple
It's
times.
fucking absolutely insane that you can't write it off as a business expense. If they can catch Al Capone for if illegal income is taxable, then fucking illegal expenditures should be taxable or
that
tax
only
negatable.
makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah,
I
it
should be
does.
in charge of the law offices,
Yeah.
the tax department.
You
the
could
legal,
you literally probably could.
yeah.
You could probably sneak your way in.
I could fucking make
It was
that
the
case.
IRS that took down Capone.
Yeah, it
folks.
was, dude. They had to fucking get him because he didn't keep books on all his fucking illegal incomes. He
Is
didn't-
that really what
yeah,
it was?
he didn't launder
Yeah.
his money
We
properly.
should watch the Untouchables.
Tax
after
evasion?
Yeah,
this.
well, they had to get him on something because they couldn't get evidence on anything else, and they can't rely on local police departments because he fucking owned everything in Chicago.
The G-men got him that way.
Yeah,
My man had syphilis.
yeah.
right? He
I've
went
been
crazy.
talking about wanting to watch
Oh,
the
yeah.
Untouchables again. Me and Adam are watching the Untouchables after this.
I've been on a Brian De Palma.
By the
kick.
way, The Untouchables is also the name of Stav's dick and balls.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
Take
good.
it back.
yeah. The Unseeables
That's
by
not their
Stav.
name.
The Can't Seeables.
Fuck.
They can't findables. It's
Fuck
so
you
funny
guys.
when fucking dudes call their girl the N-word. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a masculine.
Yeah, that guy getting his dick sucked and dropping N-bombs is hilarious. You sure it wasn't a
Oh,
man
yeah,
sucking
so
his dick?
good.
I had this roommate who, like, I live in like a fucking dumb, like,
The best
punk
part
house.
is that story is actually was a Chinese guy in the story.
Oh, Nico.
Chinese guy getting sucked off by Dominican woman. There's no black people involved whatsoever.
Yeah. I live in like a fucking apartment with really, thin walls, and you just hear everyone
Yeah.
hears each other all the time and shit. The guy that lived in the room next to me used to just get home like blackout drunk in the middle of the night and like, just trying to sleep, and he'd just be up like having these. He was a wigger from like Shelter Island, like a super rich, weird, like Justin Bieber bowler hat guy,
Okay,
and he would
okay.
just be like having these intense conversations where he's just calling his girlfriend the N-word like all night. Well, but like not like aggressively like as a slur. It was like he's talking to her like it sounded like the skit from like a rap album, but just
Right,
all fucking
right,
night.
right.
Oh my
And then to cap it all off, he would get into a fit of rage and play the saxophone. This was a noxious fucking roommate. I've
That
ever had.
guy sounds fake as shit,
Do you
dude.
remember?
There was a guy. Remember that guy, that gay guy that moved into Sandstone, that had that beard. That he's like, this is my girlfriend, Brett.
Oh my god, yeah, Brett.
Yeah, that guy.
The woman's
sucked.
name was
There
Brett.
was a woman named Brett, but it was clearly a beard.
there
But
that
he
female
lived.
comedian?
He lived right above the office, and we would just hear him fucking all the time. And I remember it was like Joe was like, "Well, I guess he's not gay, dude. He's fucking that girl pretty hard." And it's like, no, he has to fuck her that hard to come.
Yeah.
If he's pretending,
Well, he
of
was
course,
he was getting pegged.
yeah.
That's why. That's why he was. Oh yes. Use the extra large one.
Yeah.
He's just got a wall of different.
Yeah, right.
Do you remember?
Gauges of dildos,
It's a bandolier.
like
Yeah.
drill bits.
She puts a sock and bopper in his ass and then blows it up.
One time when I was living in Bushwick at John F. O'Donnell's place.
This is a fake story he's about to tell, by the way.
No, the three of us.
Fake news, bitch.
No, me, Jake, and Nick were playing Catan, and I.
piece of shit. Go ahead, Adam.
Fuck.
Tell your story. Nick is a piece of shit. No.
Oh wait, I remember
we were
that.
playing Catan.
It's not fake news. I was there.
Yeah. We had that. I had
Sucklers.
this roommate that used to cheat on his girlfriend, but most of the cheating included tickling girls.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And the
He would
three of us were like
tickle-
playing Catan in the living room, and there would just be these shrieks of laughter coming out of the room. And it turned out, like he cheated. I guess the girl like his girlfriend came over 3 nights a week, and the other 4 nights a week he had a different girl over. I mean, he was
Wow.
very professional about cheating.
Was he sexy?
He was like a kind of pretty big dude, big black
Muscular,
dude. But
muscular black man.
yeah,
Let's just say he filled Adam out. If you know what I mean.
He
Yeah,
was
that shit
tickling
was-
bitches.
that shit was. Well, it's like if you think about it, like the control of like of an orgasm, what that lasts like 5 seconds.
That just reminds me of, you ever see that bullshit Josh Hartnett movie,
40 days and 40 nights.
40 Days and 40
where he
Nights?
fakes
no
an
fat.
orgasm?
Where he blows that feather across that bitch's stomach,
Yeah,
and she
yeah,
like
yeah.
comes from the feather.
Oh no!
And it's
no,
like, shut the fuck up.
yeah,
Dude, I used to be in love.
It's,
with that
you know how
girl.
fucking how hard it is for most women to come, and this
Yeah,
bitch
yeah,
comes
yeah.
from a feather. She was probably molested, and I know
yeah.
that's like a weird way to go with that, but I feel like those people come early.
She was
usually.
molested by a poultry farmer. Is
Yeah,
what happened.
right.
So any kind of feather.
She was molested by that bird woman at Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese's girlfriend. Whoever was in that costume.
Yeah, how
You
many
had a
like
bird
sex
woman?
scenes in movies from like the past before? I don't know, just like I guess before porn was prevalent enough.
Yeah.
A lot of shit seems like it was written by people that have never had sex.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is what I love. All the Michael Douglas sex scenes are always him just like about to bite or be bitten by some fucking anorexic woman.
Yeah, this is
They're always like,
Marv Albert.
just sucking air through their teeth at each other. Like throwing their hair around. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Nobody fucks like that.
What about the
Just
sumo wrestling?
always, you have to clear off every surface in your apartment.
Who's gonna
Yeah,
clean
dude.
that up?
I used to think that was just a prerequisite to fucking.
Yeah,
Was
throw
having to
everything off
just
your desk.
cleaning out a
Destroy
desk,
your own
a
apartment.
tables,
Making a
kitchen.
mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, I used to
Just
dream
kill your own
about
goldfish.
passionately making
Yeah.
out with a woman and clearing out a tabletop.
Yeah, she's like grabbing your necktie, doing
Yeah.
weird shit with your necktie, kissing your shirt so it leaves a mark on your shirt.
That shit was fucking dumb. Does anybody have good fuck scenes? Who's got a nice fuck scene?
The scene in that.
Pornography.
Where Chloe Savini sucks that guy's
That
dick.
was so awesome. That's so funny that you mentioned that. I literally was thinking about the last one we recorded.
Yeah.
It's like, how... God bless that man, dude.
Yeah.
For just, like, getting his dick... What's his name? Brown Bunny? What was the fucking guy's name?
Vincent
Vinny-
Gallo.
Yeah, Vince
Yeah.
Gallo. Yeah, he just like, I think I actually, my character has to get his dick sucked. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. It's like, yeah, but it's gonna have to be on camera. My dick has to literally get sucked. And they're like,
Apparently, they say it's a prosthetic that he used.
what?
Yeah, because that dick was pretty huge in
That's
that
a
movie.
good dick.
Wait,
I
you know what
like-
happens right after the blowjob in that movie?
What?
He comes.
Finds out. No, he
He
finds
comes
out.
out of his penis from the
That's the girl
blowjob.
that sucked
You
his
said
dick.
right after. I'm answering the question.
What does he
Finds
find
that
out?
Chloe Sevigny was a ghost.
That's a cool way to say
And
it.
then
Yeah.
Chloe Sevigny.
Savini?
How
Yeah.
do you say it?
Chloe
Savini.
Savini.
No,
Yeah,
it's
No, it's not.
Sevigny.
I said it right the first time, and now you've infected my brain with your weird,
Yeah, you've been saying things weird and gay all
flair-
day.
Yeah.
I say things gay. That's just how I am.
Anyway, she's a ghost.
He finds out she's a ghost, and then the movie
I
ends.
literally beat off to that because I thought it
The
was
brown
cool.
bunny fuck
I thought
scene.
that she was literally sucking dick, and it was cool that an actress was sucking
Anyway,
dick.
It's kind of
someone-
weirder that she was sucking a fake dick.
Well, someone asked Vincent Gallo about it, and he got super mad. Like, it was like a rumor, and then they asked him about it, and he got furious. So now, because he got mad, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I guess it was a fake
Oh,
dick."
so he got
Yeah.
mad because they thought it wasn't his dick wasn't big enough. His real dick wasn't big enough.
I guess. Well, I guess he's sort of by getting mad. It was like a tell that it maybe wasn't actually his dick. But that guy's got a stupid voice. Have you ever heard him speak before?
No, I literally.
Sounds like Emo Phillips.
Yeah, he sounds like
really?
shit.
The only
No,
part of
I
his
don't know.
movies
I
I've
don't
ever.
know.
He talks like this.
Yeah.
Now he talks like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Literally, the only part
Oh,
of,
yeah,
of
yeah,
his
yeah, he
acting
does.
I've ever
It has
seen
a
is him
New
getting his
York
dick sucked.
accent, but it's high.
Really?
Yeah, it's really annoying.
So he sounds like you.
Strange.
This sounds like you're doing an Adam impression.
No, shut up, dude. I'm not even from New
Whoa, he
York.
talks like that? That's
Yeah.
really gay.
That's how he talks.
like this.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Whoa.
You're
Spot
right.
on.
That's terrible.
that's an amazing impression of
That's-
both you and him. I don't know how you do that so well.
Wait. Anyway, do you have anything else to talk about, Adam?
No, that's.
Are you gonna
I'm
Are you
be
gonna just
quiet
do that
rest of
voice the whole
episode.
time?
Shut up.
Just talk in your normal voice, man.
Oh man, he's really method on this impression of Vincent Friedland.
Yeah. Anyway, I definitely did beat off to that. Chloe Savini, what's up? I'd smash.
Don't you mean Chloe Sauvignon?
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon.
Chloe
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon.
Seven Dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vincent the guy Gallo.
Dude, I used to know this guy. I used to work with this guy that was really into Avenged Sevenfold and had
Hell
Avenged
yeah.
Sevenfold tattoos.
I fucking love them. Actually,
He had Avenged Sevenfold tattoos. He's like, yeah, this is the skull bat. Basically, what it represents. I was like, stop. He's like, well, no, it represents. Stop. I don't want to even hear what you think a skull bat represents. What kind of symbolism a fucking skull with bat wings on it? What kind of close reading of a flying bat skull could be in your fucking idiotic mind?
you ever watch all those like Bam Margera post Jackass shows?
Yeah.
Yeah. We put a
Motherfucking
fucking
yes.
alligator in April's bed, and she's gonna shit her fucking pussy off.
Yeah, a bear's gonna rape my mother.
We took a shit in Don Vito's fucking mouth while he was asleep.
Wait, Don Vito
Hey.
raped kids?
Yeah.
They're all
Free Don
pedophiles.
Vito or R.I.P.
No,
I
he's
think.
dead.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
dead.
R.I.P.
He's
Don
dead, and he was
He's
a
dead and a
pedophile.
pedophile.
Yeah, you're watching Bam fucking pranks his fucking parents. Hey, this is Bam Margera. I'm 37 years old.
Well, they all had tattoos of this thing called a heartogram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's from the
yeah.
band
Remember the
Him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like
The
he got
Finnish
rich
band?
when he was like 17, so he just has like
Yeah.
tattoos of that.
Yeah,
and, like,
I'm obsessed with this band, and I
Yeah.
do pranks on my parents, like taking a shit in April's mouth while she's asleep.
I'm gonna fuck my mom.
Yo, we covered
As a
my
prank.
turds in flour, and we're gonna fucking throw them at my mom.
It's a really good. It's a treasure trove of mid-Atlantic accent because they're
Yeah.
all from Westchester, PA.
Yeah.
So they all talk like shit.
How did he get rich? They did CKY.
CKY, yeah. Well, CKY and fucking Knoxville and Steve-O teamed up, and that's what created Jackass.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because Knoxville wrote for, what was it? That was it Big Brother?
No,
No,
really?
not
I don't know where he
some
did.
magazine, some skateboard magazine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Spike
yeah.
Jones was involved.
Trans World.
Nah, it wasn't Trans World.
No, it was
it was
another
it was
one.
a different skateboard magazine, but he did a piece, and then Steve-O was just a rodeo clown. I forget how he got roped into it.
Did you read that?
Have you seen his special? Have we talked about his stand-up special?
No, but I mean, I've heard from people that he approaches it the same way Mick Foley does, which is like, I'm not a comic, but these are venues where I can go around.
Right,
you know.
but it's so fun. The stand-up special he has, like, he'll like do like 4 minutes, and then he'll just like smash a full beer can over his head. It's pranks, it's like bits, and then in between he'll just like staple his balls or something. I mean, I think he
Jackass
literally
is the
staples his
funniest
balls.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Bam Margera's live show is, we're gonna come in an envelope, and I'm gonna mail it to April. We're gonna fucking mail it to April. A whole club is gonna watch me.
His boy died, dude. Ryan Dunn.
Yeah, dude. One of my favorite tweets after that was, somebody tweeted, "Hi, I'm Ryan Dunn, and this is Drive into a Car and Kill Your Friend."
Well, wasn't he tweeting about how he's fucked up and gonna drive? I think his last tweets
Yeah.
are literally like,
Well, and then all those Jackass guys were like hurt that they're. I mean, yeah, you can be hurt, but like they got mad when people were making fun of it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's like one of those roasts. Somebody makes a joke.
Yeah.
Schumer. It was Schumer.
Yeah,
They just zoom in on Steve-O's face.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
just looks like a dog that's about to
Yeah.
get put down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the joke? It was like something like, who cares? Something about
something
him
along
being
those
dead
lines.
also, or
I
something
saw-
like
Yeah.
that.
How's that? You remember when Schumer was like, that was her thing? When she was like real fucking mean and edgy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
roast.
Yeah, she used to be inappropriate.
dude, and she
Yeah.
would be fine right now if she just continued down that path and didn't fucking throw people under the bus and embrace the whole like shame culture bullshit.
Well,
But
she's
it was
so big now. That's part of
yeah,
her brand.
She didn't have
Just
to be
being like Hillary.
It didn't fucking have to be. Fucking Tina
pansy.
Fey rejected that shit.
yeah.
Plenty of
Yeah.
people did.
I feel like they try
Chris
to
Rock
thrust
did.
it upon you if you're like a woman
course,
like that.
yeah,
and then you're
of
like
course.
tempted to like
There's-
just be like, well,
There's
make a
more
lot of
pressure
money
for
attention
women
on
to
this.
do it than there is men to be like a fucking woke person, but they're gonna fucking come for you, and they have for Amy.
Yeah.
But she's fine. She's fucking doing movies.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
she'll be rich forever.
She's
We're going to take a dump in Amy's car.
Yeah, we're gonna make Amy say the N-word to April, and then we're gonna fucking send the tape to Leslie Jones. Hey, this is Bam Margera, 2017.
Did they like molest him or something? Why is he so mean to his parents? They seem like good parents.
Because that's the shit that's funny to fucking 12-year-olds.
yeah, and he
Because
just
when you're
arrested
12 years
there.
old and you're watching that show, you're like, "Bam, rules!"
Yeah.
He put a fucking half pipe in the house.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Tight. As an
Yeah, it
11-year-old, you're like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like a fucking 35-year-old man.
Yeah,
or some
right.
shit, and something
Imagine-
like-
what
I've heard
that's-
he's like
it's
not
just-
holding up really well.
Oh, he
He's
looks
like-
horrible.
Yeah,
He's all
no.
fucking bloated.
Let's
from
imagine
the
you had a show and the
booze and
premise
shit.
is you live with your parents still.
Yeah, and you
and
fuck
then you're
with
trying to
them.
show everyone how
beat
cool
them
you
up.
are. Yeah.
He's just gonna end up being as fat as fucking Phil.
right, yeah.
He's
I
just-
gotta say, slapping his fat father in the stomach while his
the first
father's
time you see
shirtless
that, it's fucking
is
funny.
very, very funny. It's
Yeah.
a good bit.
I don't know. I just don't think it's funny to disrespect your parents.
Same.
You know?
My
You,
children.
you,
will
you
fucking-
learn there's certain rules,
fear
you know.
me.
There's rooms you don't go into in the house.
Right. 'cause
That's your
it's-
father's Nazi memorabilia.
well, that's where your uncle fucks kids.
yeah.
He kind of should be mean to Don
Yeah.
Vito.
He's
you
the
know?
one he loved the most, though, is the fucking child molester. But just the fattest, goofiest looking motherfucker.
Yeah,
of
Bam
all
had a
time.
good read
fat
on people.
He needed one of those scooters to get around.
That
I feel like they should reboot Firing Line with Bam Margera.
What's firing
It
line?
was like a public, like, I guess not Charlie Rose, but like a panel show.
Oh, okay.
Like McLaughlin Group.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
He's the moderator,
yeah, but it was like the longest running one.
like the Dick Cavett show.
No, that's just a talk show,
Oh
isn't it?
yeah, but he would
Wait,
have
the
like
Dick Haver show?
the Dick Haver show.
Uh,
You had to have a nice.
I
fat
liked it,
cock.
Adam.
Did you
Dick
guys
Cavett's
see
still
that?
alive.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's
How
old
about
as
the
shit.
How about the
Damn.
Tranny Griffith show?
now we're
Yeah,
talking.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Now we're getting somewhere. What were you gonna say, Adam?
I had a joke I wanted to do about Trans World Skateboard Magazine and Caitlyn Jenner, but you
Yeah,
know,
that's good, dude.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
man. That's,
I don't get it.
What do you mean?
yeah, so I gave up. Like 30 minutes ago. It would have been
Hell
good.
yeah.
Oh fuck.
What happened to skateboarding? You see that video of Tony Hawk where he's like, I'm 49 years old and I'm going to land the 900 again.
Oh yeah,
And then it's just like
fuck.
20 minutes of him smashing his fucking head against the ground, and then he finally does it, and he's like, let's fucking go home.
His breaks. All his
Dude,
hips.
King.
What is this a fucking
the
commercial
30
for?
for 30 about Matt Hoffman. Is
Oh, dude, that shit is
incredible.
hilarious.
I
And
haven't
his
seen that
family's
one.
like,
Did we watch that
please, no. I watched it with my mom, actually.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's hilarious.
His whole family's like, please, you don't need to jump this bicycle over this ramp. You have a family to raise, you know. And he's
like
like, I'm gonna
medically
fucking do
die.
it. Yeah. And then they have footage of it. He rides the bicycle up the ramp,
Nice.
and then he falls on the ground and cracks his skull open.
Holy
It's like
shit.
he was in a coma for the next 7 months.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then he came back.
He's
Like-
medically died like 4 times.
Yeah.
God
he's just
damn.
dragging his family through hell.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's like, yeah, I just gotta get an army.
Well, it was
man.
so funny. I remember watching that, and it
I
was
just
right around
gotta
the
be
time
gnarly.
that Dave Mirra died, and it was like, it wasn't the other guy.
Yeah. What? I didn't even know Dave
Yeah, a
Mirra
bunch
died.
of those
dude.
guys died.
Yeah,
Dude.
I'm like, duh. You know?
Yeah.
Did you know people growing up who were like trying to get sponsored?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Everybody I know.
Everyone pretended they were
Yeah,
sponsored.
you,
Yeah.
you could land one kickflip. You're like, yeah, I'm trying to get.
I'm
Sponsored.
trying to get fucking sponsored by Volcom.
Yeah.
I want to
I,
get
like,
sponsored
looked
for
up-
beating off by Volcom. When we were talking about reading Rainbow earlier, I was thinking about beating off Rainbow. No, wait, hold on. Beating off Bow. That was it.
Beating off
bow. Beating
Nice.
off
Take a
Rainbow is
look.
good, too.
At a porno book. Beating off Bow. And it's to teach kids about jacking off.
That's pretty
That's
good.
Yeah.
Butterfly in this guy.
I can come twice as high.
I never watched that shit, dude. Reading's gay.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That's
dude,
how I
it's
felt.
tight because you get to watch.
Dude,
it,
I was
so you
like,
don't have to read
PBS? Psh, pretty
That was
bullshit. That's
kind
what I
of the
said.
premise of that show was
Sesame
reading is
Street?
super gay.
Yeah.
It's for kids.
Yeah. No, the cool kid shows to watch were like Ren and Stimpy, fucking Terminator,
South Park.
South Park.
That was a movie.
Yeah.
Porn, Stern on E.
Yeah, I
parents
watch it.
fucking.
Hardcore pornography, racist pornography.
Yeah,
It
two
involved
racist
guns.
people fighting.
Triumph
Yeah.
of the Will.
Yeah,
Birth of a Nation.
Birth
that was
of
my
a Nation.
my favorite movie growing up was
rape-
Birth of a Nation.
rape at gunpoint.
Snuff
Interracial-
films.
Yeah,
That was cool.
footage of soldiers in Iraq gang raping
Yeah.
sus.
A video
women.
of those Chechens sticking a combat knife underneath a young Russian soldier's trachea, sawing through it above a pile of rocks. That was I watched that more than Sesame
I
Street.
see
Yeah,
To eat my cereal.
the
and
Nick
watch
Berg video.
ISIS beheadings.
Yeah, my
Cartel executions.
Well, I had a special type of Applejack, so on the back you had to connect the dots and draw Muhammad.
I got to tell you, nothing has gotten me quite as hard as drawing a really beautiful picture of Muhammad.
Dude, I was trying to do a fucking joke for like months last year, and it's like funny in my head, but it just bombed every time I did it live about going to a police sketch artist and just describing Muhammad. It's funny, right? But it's
Yeah.
fucking just frowns all around. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's me or just audiences or I'm just an idiot. and
No,
I
that's
can't deliver
hilarious.
it.
No, it's the audience. It's always the audience. The thing is like, even if you're the shittiest comedian in the world, you're probably still a better comedy audience member than the majority of like comedy audiences. So it's always the audience,
Yeah.
you know?
It seemed like one of those things where people were like, is this okay? Which
Right,
is just
right,
like
right.
rampant.
Well, what I like, this is a big inconsistency I like to point out, is so people are flabbergasted that they could be offended that you could draw Muhammad. Like, well, how could you get offended? Yet here, we're not allowed to draw swastikas in the library. They ask you to leave. They ask you to replace all those copies of The Sorcerer's Stone. And I said I only drew it on 7 pages, and it's not even permanent marker. It's
I only drew it on pages 14.
Yeah,
I did it in gel pens.
You have
So
to-
you have to
flip through 'em
reimburse
like a-
me for the ink from my gel pens, my Milky pens.
You have to do a flip book to even make it all
Right.
come together. You know, no one's gonna see that shit.
I want all my fucking stickers back. All my Lisa Frank stickers that I drew out swastikas with, and the copy of Sorcerer's Stone. I'm never. This is why libraries suck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's 1984, man.
No, I used to love that shit, dude. I would go there, play Carmen Sandiego, play Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
It's
In the
only reason-
library?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's that poor kid shit, dude. Before we had video games, my mom would just take us there and shoot, and then we'd go shop at the bullshit, like that fake grocery store where you got cereal in like
in bags.
40-pound bags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
bullshit.
fucking Great Value, like
Just
the Great
chow.
Value store.
Just
God,
get your
everything.
Kids
The
in a
meat-
trough.
Just dog food.
The
with
meat
milk.
was so bad, dude. At those grocery stores, the meat was just horrendous. It was so fucking. It
They
was
were like dollar stores and shit, right?
huh?
You're talking about like dollar.
It was
stores
like
and
a
shit, right?
dollar. It was like
No,
a
it's
dollar.
it's
store
the grocery
store.
stores where they don't have like the floors finished.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just bare
yeah.
concrete.
No, dude, Costco's nice.
Yeah, well, that's like a membership thing. That's
Costco.
because they
We're
save
yeah.
money and they also pay their employees real well.
Yeah, Costco's a good company.
That's
Yeah.
why they can't afford the floors.
No, yeah, there's like grocery stores where half the shit is still in a cardboard box.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
They don't even bother
yeah.
unpacking.
Yeah, there were no bags.
The,
Yeah, there was
the
a
most
place in
depressing
Ridge-
grocery store I've ever been in my
Bushwick.
entire life is at Myrtle and fucking it's like Myrtle and Throop or Myrtle and like you go up there's a fucking awful smell, there's like a hum, everything's like set up where you can only enter and exit one way, so there's
Oh, I
you know,
hate that shit.
yeah
IKEA style.
yeah sort of, but
Was it
it
theft?
feels like a prison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
there's
remember
like
the-
barbed wire around the cat food.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
someone's got to keep those fucking cat moms out of there. Steal
The
your toilet
bodega
paper.
cats, dude. They come in and get a little fucking.
Oh, the old commando headbands. You ever been to the White Castle on Myrtle?
Oh yeah.
No,
I went there alone.
is that
once.
closed?
No. The one
Still
on
open?
the one over by Legion closed, but this one down here is open. I was riding my bike home from some bar the other night or whatever, and I stopped there because I had I was shitting blood for a while. I had to go to the hospital. I have diverticulitis. I was just rampantly shitting blood.
What's
for like a month.
diverticulitis?
It's like these weird fissures that form in your colon that
Oh,
like
yeah,
people
dude.
get after 40, but I'm fucking 30. I
Nice.
just got them from
Yeah,
like PBR
nice.
and shit.
Bad
And they get
beer.
infected, and then you just shit blood. It's pretty
Oh,
fucking gross.
nice.
I got it all cleared up, kind of. So but I didn't know what was happening. So I was just like fucking having to run to the bathroom real bad a lot. And I was riding my bike from Flatbush, it's like 45 minutes. So I see White Castle in the middle of the night. It's like this, bright, glowing white
Yeah.
building, and I'm almost kind of hungry. So I go in there, and I'm like, all right, I guess
You're
I'll-
like, so you're shitting blood, and you're like, I could get a little fucking White Castle.
Yeah,
That'll
Well,
help this
but
out.
the deal is you have to buy something, and they won't let you use the
Right,
restroom.
right,
So
right,
I
right.
order some food, and then I'm like, "Can I have the little fucking beep boop, fucking spy passcode for the bathroom to get in?" And I open the bathroom, and it's like, have you ever seen Train Spotting?
Yeah.
The worst toilet in Scotland or whatever. Somebody just shit all over the walls.
Yeah. Dude, that happened to me. I went into the fucking bathroom in the McDonald's on Delancey, and you have to put in a quarter. So it's not even for customers.
That's
It's like a
illegal.
pee-
And I go in there, dude. Not only was there shit all over the toilet and the seat, which I'm fine. That's It's New York. You
Yeah.
know, there's gonna be. There was blood. There's fucking someone had like cut
I was there a
themselves.
half
Jake
an hour
was
before
there.
that.
Yeah. There was fucking blood all over the seat and the floor, and it's like, get your fucking shit together, dude.
God damn.
It's like, this is why you're homeless. If you can't even shit in the toilet, like that. Well, like, I just need a job. No, you need to learn shitting
the
first.
aim. Your asshole aim needs to improve.
You think you're gonna be what, like in an office, and people are just gonna talk? Oh, well, he used to be homeless, so they got him a haircut, and he knows how to not steal from the register anymore.
Oh, yeah,
but
it's like some uplifting Will Smith movie.
yeah, right.
He used to teach the guy
Pursuit
to
of happiness.
shit.
Yeah,
The pursuit of
the pursuit of
aiming.
not shitting.
Pursuit of crappiness.
Yeah, right.
Hey, there we are.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jake.
there it
So
is.
did you shit in there, dude?
No, so I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So then I went
Jesus.
back out, and then they gave me my food. So then I just sat there with this like disgusting White Castle food no, I just couldn't stop thinking about the fucking horrific scene I just saw. Like trying to eat it while having to shit really bad and almost just wanted
That's
to throw up.
Horrible.
Then I just fucking threw the food away and went home.
Did you make it home? Did you shit your pants?
I made it home.
Nice.
Yeah. I did, also, I saw this on the way home.
Yeah.
I was on a bike, so it was real cold, so I couldn't really stop. I just saw this. You ever seen Into the Mouth of Madness?
No.
Yeah.
Remember that weird scene with that guy on the bicycle?
That's the Sam Neill movie, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That weird fucking just passing in the night, ghostly guy on a bicycle.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so
That's such a weird movie, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's
that's
fucking
like
crazy.
the movie where John Carpenter just went way too far with shitty special effects.
No, I
And it's
love
like,
it,
what
man.
the fuck happened to you?
It's ridiculous. He made all the guitar solos himself.
Yeah, yeah,
soundtrack
yeah.
and shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, he's a great like musician.
Yeah.
I mean,
does all
half
the
of
music,
a fucking
right?
Carpenter movie is the score, and they're great. You know, I mean, Christine is fucking amazing for the. We just rewatched Christine the other night
Well, I liked
I
Into the Mouth of
purchased it.
Madness.
as a tax write-off.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I saw these two like Hasidic Jews, right? And this is like middle of fucking nowhere, Brooklyn.
Why do people specify Hasidic Jews?
Well, because they had the
Like you're going to be
hats and
talking about
everything.
Hasidic Coptic Christian.
yeah. Hasids.
All right.
I'm Hasidic Muslim.
Well, that's right. I shouldn't assume they could have been
Yeah.
just dressed like
What's
that.
the deal with saying the whole thing?
Yeah.
But,
The Jerry bits.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not cutting off for any reason. This is just how I like kill time on the show.
yeah, no,
Just by making someone else's story take 45 minutes.
I read you loud and clear, man. Also,
Yeah.
this is not really going anywhere
You
except
also
that.
do that in real life too.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
Not the show.
Not to everybody, just to you, dude.
it's part of being alive. Don't treat me like Adam. Come on.
I'm only
Yeah.
for the purposes of show business.
Show our guests
No
the
one
respect you don't show
knows
our
what
good
it's
friend.
like
To be a
to be the
faggot.
white man.
to be
Behind blue eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be Aryan. No one knows what it's like to be Aryan.
No
Yes.
one knows what it's like.
Why aren't there any like alt-right guys who are like beautiful ass Aryan motherfuckers?
And you know
dude?
what's fucked up is those guys don't have any kind of guilt. If you're like some beautiful, handsome, Nordic, whatever,
Blonde-haired, blue-eyed
you're not
ass
like,
motherfucker.
fuck, dude, I'm the worst one.
Yeah.
They don't have that. They're like, yeah, we have to make a house out of Legos and, eat the raw fish. I don't know, whatever the fuck they do. I've been to IKEA 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
What were these Hasids doing, Jake?
Oh, okay. So one of them's walking, the other one, they're both like 6 foot tall, full grown men. One of them's just up on the other guy's shoulders like a toddler, and he's just got his arms out like Mecha Shiva style from Venture Brothers. And I just fucking was like, I'm going too fast. I can't turn around and ask them what this is. you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But it was like spooky as fuck.
Wait, sorry. They were doing like piggyback rides.
Yeah,
But on top of the other one's shoulders.
like acrobats, like a
Oh
full.
yeah. That's like a dancing. That's like a thing.
Oh, they're practicing their dancing?
Yeah. It's
Maybe they had to go to a bat
it's called Hasidic Showtime.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it- don't-
They go around looking for pennies?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't a bunch of Hasids like fuck hookers and shit?
Schnoz time?
a bunch of them.
Schnoz time?
Fuck trans hookers.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Why?
Yeah.
Because if you repress your sexuality to that degree, it just explodes.
Yeah.
You're also.
It's like the veterans that come back and they pretend like they don't have PTSD and they just don't get it treated, and then eventually they fucking go on a killing
and
spree.
murder their family.
They're also
Yeah.
separated from women for until they get married.
Mm-hmm.
So they definitely have like latent homosexuality. So if they fuck hookers,
Do you think they suck each other off and shit?
yeah, we
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about
definitely.
this before. There's that documentary about
Yeah. That's
about
true.
gay chassids.
Nice.
Did you hear about the guy that went rogue in New York like a few years ago and they threw bleach in his face?
No, what happened?
No, he
They're-
tried to leave.
Yeah, well, he started exposing these like crazy sex
All the
crimes and shit that were
molestation and
happening.
shit.
Damn.
They threw fucking bleach in his face.
Damn, is he alright?
Jeez.
His eyebrows look amazing now.
His mustache is completely hidden.
They bleach him and he's like, ah, and then he like looks up and he's like a beautiful Aryan man.
No, he's Milo. Dude.
It's like Squidward. Remember that
Yeah.
episode of SpongeBob where they make him sexy as shit?
My only exposure to SpongeBob is through black memes.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
meme
black
of him.
people love SpongeBob. It's crazy.
First of all, SpongeBob's great.
They love Arthur and they
I
love
never
SpongeBob.
got into it.
You didn't? You never?
I thought you meant they love Dudley Moore, Arthur. I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
I did not know about this.
When you get lost between the moon and New York City,
I've never seen that one.
I know it's crazy.
the best that you be do. The best that you be do is fall in love.
Yeah, I've only seen the remake with
Dude, Christopher Cross.
With
Christopher
what's
Cross,
his
hot
name?
take.
Russell.
The greatest musician of all time.
I agree, dude. I think he's up there.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
He's a fucking beast, man.
Yeah, he's great, dude. I love just how what a fat piece of shit he is.
I think the best
Just a
musician.
dumpy,
He
just
looks
wearing
like a pig.
wearing cotton pants and slippers.
Hell yeah,
All those
dude.
guys that
That's a
make
good
that like
look.
ultra romantic adult contemporary
Yeah.
just look like Steve Bannon and shit.
They
Yeah,
look like
yeah, yeah.
cleaned up Blake.
Yeah, well, they
Yeah.
kind of that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blake could 100% make.
Do you
music
still
like
see
that.
Blake? What's he up to?
I see him around a bit. He just works at that fucking bar.
He's got a
and-
lifestyle that he just, any other normal human being would have had to have quit like 15 years ago.
It's insane. Like I don't really. But the thing is like. What he's doing is it's all based on inertia, like because every once in a while I've seen him in like a moment where he's like, I gotta clean up, I gotta quit,
Oh, he's been like that as long as I've ever known him.
but it'll last for like a day, and he's
Of
like
course.
visibly like shaking. He's just like vibrating and shit, and he freaks out. And the next time you see him, he's like back to just partying and
What's
stuff.
his lifestyle? Feed us
His
in.
lifestyle was in it being in a successful band like 25 years ago.
What was the band?
At
Slayer?
Page 99. Yeah, he was in Slayer.
He looks like
He's it's Blake's original name was Dave Matthews. Blake was in Delamitri, and after their success and downfall, he, just continued part. I mean, he's just.
Well, we just both moved here around the same time, and we were like, all right, comedy, right? And then he just got a job at like a party bar and just like did massive amounts of cocaine. He's a fat comedian. Like it's just got bad news written all over it.
yeah. Back in me,
But every time I
Yeah.
see him, I'm like, "How's it going?" He's like, "Great," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, really?"
yeah, he either internalizes all of it, or he's just one of those people that doesn't like give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
Hell
I think like maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe this
Yeah,
is the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
Blake
Blake's
was
never seemed like he's been depressed as long as I've known him.
Yeah, because
He always seems happy.
somebody lost his dog to,
when it moved.
child care. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. When Child Protective
CPS,
Services.
Dog
Yeah,
Protective Services. Canine Protective Services.
Yeah.
The funniest shit was when Nick told me you were at a bar with Blake and he was hitting on a girl, and then some other dude that
Oh
looks
yeah, some
exactly
guy
like,
that
him.
like a nerdier version of Blake like cocked him. Some other because Blake was talking to this girl for like 2 hours, and then some other guy was like, "Milady, may I walk you to the train?" And then she was like, "Okay," and then they just left and went and fucked. Blake was like, "Yeah, I don't like her anyways."
It's like that other Homer Simpson that walks into Moe's.
yeah, with the top hat and the fucking
Oh man.
yeah.
Um.
Well, R.I.P. Blake.
Yeah, too bad he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were we talking about before that? Christopher Cross?
Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a story about Jewish shit.
Yeah, hit
Yeah,
us.
go for it.
Wait, can I interject this? Did I ever tell that story about seeing the Hasidic fire department and laughing about
I think so,
Oh,
but say
no,
it again.
that-
laughing about the Hasid fire department showing up to a fire like not so much water, Jacob. Maybe a little bit less, perhaps. It's expensive water, you know. He's have a garden hose.
He's stepping on it. He's
Yeah,
stepping
yeah,
on
yeah.
the hose.
Oh, just take it easy with all the water you're using here.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
Yeah.
What's your Jew story?
My sister was engaged to a Jewish guy, and he took me to I can't remember which holiday. It was the one where they dance around with the Torah. And
Halloween.
that's Halloween. Yeah, it was at a store with just a ghost on the front. Yeah, and he was like, "Hey, like under his breath, like come over here. You know, you're kind of like swarthy, look like just like."
Yeah.
Just hold it and dance for a little bit. Really funny, you know. And I'm not Jewish. I'm like half Mexican and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it was
There's
half-
Mexican Jews.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the trick is if the name ends with a Z, that's how you know they're
Yeah.
Mexican.
Actually, I looked that up. I might be like in the part Jew, like somewhere back there, but I'm not like a practicing.
Yeah, you got a couple of Z's in there.
Couple of Z's
Lopez,
from falling
Martinez.
asleep all the time.
You know, yeah, that was gonna say. That's why Mexicans love putting Z's in there.
So I'm like talking to him about it afterwards. Like, oh, that was funny. That was kind of a goof. You know, like you think they would get mad? You know, and he's like, they'd get pretty mad. But if a woman danced with this fucking thing, they would kill her. Like, it's like so unfair. It's like, why is
Hell
that
yeah,
just a slap
dude.
on the wrist if I'm openly bashing your religion here?
That shit's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Religion's tight, especially how when they treat the way they would treat
Yeah,
women.
I saw fucking like two Hasidic women on the train, and one of them had her like pocket Torah or whatever, and she's reading it, and she's like, mouthing all of the words and like bobbing up and down to it, and in my head I just started like doing the like lose yourself in the moment. And that was a good laugh for me.
Dude, I want to save one. I want to save a Hasidic woman with her wig. I want to write a romantic comedy.
She would never leave the church again.
Huh?
If
Dude,
that
I'm
was
trying to dick her down good, dude.
Yeah.
Show her the way of fucking, what secular life, dude.
Yeah.
I got the secular dick for that ass.
Well,
dude.
what you should go do is hang out in like Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and get all those Rumspringa tunes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Girls Gone Rumspringa.
Now we're talking, dude. Let's go. Let's go to fucking market again. Amish
I love
market
going to Amish markets and making eye contact with the women. That is my favorite shit to do. Just hold the eye contact as long as you can, which is a type of sexual assault, probably. It's definitely crossing a boundary. But maybe I'm just grateful about how good their soft pretzels are.
Yeah, they do have great fried chicken.
Oh, holy shit, dude! The food is amazing.
Great fried chicken, great toffee.
Which is weird because it's like it makes me think like people talk about like how hard it must have been to live in the 1800s. It's like it seems like the food was amazing.
But did you get it though?
That's all you have in your life is fucking food. So they would make food that tasted really
dude,
good.
they were like eating gruel and shit day to day.
No, actually in
It's all pretzels.
in the late 1800s, if you made it out of like it would be not accounting for like the mortality rate of children and like pregnant women or whatever. Yeah, women having children. If you take that out, people had the same like lifespans they do now.
Really?
You aren't a woman or were never a child.
Yeah. Because their diets were great because they ate nothing but like fucking beets.
Right. They ate that good
And like
shit.
yeah, it was like
And there was no fucking. You weren't getting cancer from
yeah,
like cell phones and shit.
the best thing for you for like longevity is like calorie restriction more than anything.
I don't know, man. I went to a Taco Bell in that part of the country one time. They asked me if I want ranch dressing. It's like my shitty tacos.
That sounds pretty good, dude.
It was disgusting.
Are you
Well,
saying
cancer
it's
is
bad?
anytime you eat anything. I mean, there's a chemical process happening in your body, and you increase like the risk for cell mutation, free radicals, and anything that can cause cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you could perfect your body by doing nothing but cocaine all the time, so you don't need food, you would
dude.
live forever.
Yeah, I
You'd
think
just
I'm
be a
gonna-
cocaine vampire. I think we discovered Blake's secret.
Oh yeah, you have to
I
invite
subsist
him
off
in.
pussy juice alone.
Mm-hmm.
At this, that's what I'm trying to get.
An
to.
IV.
Yeah, I have just an IV of pussy juice.
Yeah, an IVAGINA.
You have to wear a wristband if you go to the hospital.
Yeah. Like a medical alert bracelet. I wanted to get one of those for the NYC Guido voice account, just to have like get a couple of them, and once it would say like diabetes, and then it would say high blood pressure. I told you about this idea.
Yeah, because you were gonna use my wrist.
Yeah, I was going to use your fat fucking hand and wrist. One that says diabetes, heart
I'm
pressure.
the official hands
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the NYC
Yeah,
Guido
yeah.
voice, by the way.
Heart
Everyone-
pressure, and then one that just says marinara, and then you take a picture of the hand holding like Magnum condoms, and it just says "only thing I use, baby,"
Yeah.
with all the medical alert bracelets clearly visible.
That's very good.
That was the idea.
We'll do it.
I don't know. I remember going to the place and seeing how much the medical alert bracelets cost.
How much?
Although
were
I
they?
was broke at the time.
Nah,
They were
we're
a lot,
rich,
dude. They weren't fucking cheap at all.
What, like $5?
No, they were more than that. They were like 15, 20.
What?
Yeah.
Just go to the hospital because you're shitting blood, and
Yeah.
then give a fake name.
Yeah, and then you're
Free
say, I
bracelet.
think I'm allergic to marinara. You put that on the medical alert bracelet.
Yeah.
Dude, it's worth it. That's a write-off, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I only use Magnums too, so I have a lot in common with that.
Yeah, you
guy.
can write off condoms if you're buying prostitutes.
What if you went to like the bunny
Vegas?
ranch?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Dude.
If it's a business trip, yes.
It's a business trip, boys.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
We got our
Cumtown
meeting
goes
with
to
the-
Cumtown.
We got our meeting with the Japanese coming up.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know how much
Prime
they
Minister
love pasta.
Yokohama Mushimoto.
I wrote off $2 billion in sharking expenses.
It's our big meeting with the Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be so funny if there were just three
Yeah.
Japanese guys that looked like you guys.
Yeah. Well, Adam looks
Just
Japanese.
Yeah.
The Bukkake boys.
Adam dresses like a Manhattan Japanese boy.
Yeah, that's a compliment, I think.
Yeah. You go
trainer.
skull cap that's like perfectly rolled, so it's in a circle
yeah,
around
yeah.
your head where there's no grading to the back of your head, and then they wear like triple XL shirts and then tight black jeans.
Yeah.
And they smoke cigarettes like French models and fucking go in and out of the stores on St. Mark's.
You know,
Yeah.
a really weird thing is like no matter what university campus you're at in the United States, there's a crew of like hype beast Korean and Japanese kids smoking 1,000 cigarettes outside the library.
Yeah.
For some reason, they just send them over to the United States, and that's all.
Remember
they
that
do.
video that UCLA girl? They're like, "There's too many freaking Asians in the library."
That was the best. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like,
my wife, by the
so
way.
That
Me
follow-up
and that woman
video
got
was
married.
like, no, I didn't mean that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't mean that.
25-minute long tirade.
yeah. I was doing a satirical character based on someone that looks and sounds exactly like me.
You know those unhinged stream of consciousness rants can be really well planned.
Yeah. That you edit and then upload. First of all, nothing ever uploads to YouTube properly the first time. It takes 9 or 10 tries
Yeah,
to fucking
yeah,
get
yeah.
anything to upload.
Now
Boy.
what
What
it
about
is-
that girl that beat off in the library? Let's not forget other great
yeah,
She's
virals.
a
Sunderland.
legend.
Yeah,
She
what's her name? Something Sunderland.
She had some juicy
She's
titteroonies.
in Marquette. In
She's been
Wisconsin?
on Kumia's show.
Yeah.
Oh, she
Yeah.
has.
Yeah,
Is she doing porn now?
she was already doing porn when that happened.
She's an absolute ledge. Absolute
She's a
massive
she's a
ledge.
definite ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also married that woman.
I fucked your wife, bitch.
God damn it! All right, folks. Well, thanks for joining us. Remember to check out Jake's show. I don't know if this is not going to air for like a month.
Oh man, my podcast will be up by then.
Yeah. So what is it
Listen to
called?
Mr. Cleo. It's a fake psychic hotline where I'm drunk.
Hell yeah, dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
Is it on iTunes or?
Yeah, it's on
You'll-
iTunes.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
as
podcast
always-
shit.
sorry, I stepped on you. As always, Funny Mob's the 4th Monday of the month. They come on everybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
bitch.
You can find us there.
Yep. Okay. All right. Bye.